Hi everyone, today I want to show you this case, this cable organizer from BUBM. Now I got this from Amazon. It was around £7 and I'll put on the screen what that converts to in other countries or other currencies. And to be honest, for the money I'd say it's not that great because it's quite a basic case. It has got a little bit of padding but not much, and the quality, yeah, it's okay but not amazing. I mean, it's just about okay for the price that you pay for it. It's definitely not like an amazing deal, it's just okay. So inside you can see that we've got a few pouches. Now these two have zips on, and this one you just kind of slide under, and they do give you these cable organizer things, but these are awful. Let me show you. So the whole idea of this is that instead of having all of this junk in your bag disorganized, and I have a lot of junk, I have microphones, I have memory, like batteries, memory card readers, SD cards. It's really easy to lose stuff. So I got this organizer so I can keep everything tidy. But these ones they give you, they're just like, they feel really cheap, and they're so noisy. Listen to this. Like, I don't even know if the camera really portrays it, but they're so noisy and they really don't feel good quality. I got 100 of these from Amazon and these are much better. Let me show you these. See how quieter that was? Like if I wrap this around, barely makes any noise compared to these ones, and they still hold really well. It slides through the slot, still holds really well. So I think I'm probably just going to use these black ones because they're just much quieter. They feel much nicer than these free ones that they provide you with. Now I might end up cutting out some of these cables because I probably don't need everything. This is a nice little selfie light, by the way, but you can actually just turn it around and use it for a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be doing a review about this soon, pretty good. But yeah, probably a lot of this stuff I don't actually need, so I'll try and limit how much I actually carry around. So this is my progress so far. I've got my two microphones in here, headphone splitter, USB card reader, the selfie light. I've got some memory sticks in here. I've got my SSD in here, a couple of batteries. I managed to get one cable in here. This is a multi-charge cable. It's got the old Apple style. It's got a lightning cable and a micro USB. I've got my wind muffler for the camera. I'm really having a hard time getting any other cables in here though, because you know, most cables wind up like this. If you try and wind them long ways, you just put so much strain on the end of the cable because it's quite tight. It's just going to damage the cable. So at this point I'm thinking they might as well have just put like a bunch of these zipped things like this, and that would be much better. I could just chuck all my cables in like that, use the cable tidies to make them neat, and forget about this, because honestly these things are just useless. You can't easily get a cable in here without, you know, potentially damaging the cable. So yeah, if you're looking at getting one of these, you might want to consider that. If you have any other ideas about better cable organizers out there and general camera equipment organizer, I'd love to hear it. I mean, this one does feel okay, but the whole layout just isn't that great, to be honest. Anyway, let's see what else I can do. So here it is, finished. I managed to eventually get some cables in there. I'm not too happy with the way the cables are in. Like this one is a bit tighter than I'd like. It might end up kinking the cable. In fact, look, you can see there's a slight kink there. For cables, it's not very good. It definitely has to be bigger. These have to be wider. It's very hard to actually get anything in these, but I managed to do an okay, you know, an okay setup. I've got my selfie light, USB card reader, headphone splitter, iPhone cable. One of these is micro USB. This one's mini USB. I might even put some writing here or a sticker so that I know which one's which without having to fuss around with the cable. Two microphones here. In here I've just got an assortment of the SSD, a couple batteries, couple GoPro batteries, memory cards, whatever, just, you know, floating around. That's okay. I've also got my iPhone charge cable in there. Here I've got my FLIR thermal camera. I've got a torch here, a few more miscellaneous cables, and my wind muffler. And you know, it fits in there okay. Zip it up. Let's throw it around a bit. Okay, let's open it up, and everything seems to be where I left it basically. So it does hold okay, you know, as you'd expect. Yeah, it's okay. It's definitely not the best out there. I mean, to be honest, it's the only one I've tried, so maybe it is the best out there, but I'd be surprised if it is. I could probably do with something maybe, you know, maybe that wide and maybe this long. Like, you know, if you're going to put this in your bag, there's no problem with it being a little bit larger. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much everything I need. It's not everything actually, because I've got some power banks like this one, and some other power banks. This one I could probably fit in there, but I don't want to really push this thing too far. So I still have to carry stuff separately, and also like these little mini tripods. I was hoping I might be able to get one of those in there. I guess I could unscrew this and I could like maybe just lay it on top and it might work, but yeah, it wouldn't be very good. So these, you know, some of these items are still going to end up in my bag, but yeah, it gives you an idea of what to expect. Overall quality, it does feel quite nice on the outside, I'll say that. The zip quality, so-so. The one on the outside is actually pretty good, but these ones on the inside, not very good. As for this stretchy material, it doesn't have much strength to it, so if your cable or whatever you're putting in isn't big enough, it just won't hold it securely. I tried to put one of these little power banks in here, this one from Anker, and it pretty much just slid straight out. This couldn't hold it at all. So yeah, it's so-so, it's okay. It's good enough, it'll do the job, but yeah, I guess it's still better than just having everything thrown in my bag. But I did have pockets in my bag, so it was not like everything was just mixed in together. So yeah, if you're interested, you can find this on Amazon. This is the brand. Price is okay. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.